I know from last year also like a break can go and anything can happen, and that's part of the beauty of racing. So yeah, I think you have to have good legs and a lot of heart and a strong team behind you.
The fourth and final stage in La Vuelta Burgos Feminas is one to remember. The peloton starts in Covarrubias on an altitude of 190 meters and finishes on the final 10-kilometer climb of Lagunas de Naila at 1870 meters. So not only the simmering heat will be a factor today, but also the altitude.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I also did Itzulia. We already had some long climbs, so at least I'm a bit used to it. But yeah, it's important. And luckily today is not as hot as the other few days. So it's important to stay hydrated. Yeah, hydrated.
For the first 30 kilometers, the peloton is not letting anyone get away and is nervously fast. They are 5 minutes ahead of the fastest schedule, and that is too fast for a break to form. But finally a break is away from the peloton with still 70 kilometers to go. Lynette, Shackley, Kopecky, Chabet and Brandt get a few minutes from the chasing peloton. But when we are in the final village for the final and brutal climb to the finish, the group is being reeled in. With 5 kilometers to go, Demi Vollering is placing an attack and taking Juliette Labousse and Paula Patino with her. Vollering is trying to find the rhythm and trying to shake off the two chasers, but they stay closely in her wheel. With 2 kilometers to go, Patina is dropped. Now the two remain up front. Labousse has also strong legs and takes over from Vollering. Closing in on the final kilometer when Vollering attacks. Labousse is trying hard but cannot follow. A few more corners and then the finish. Vollering is now in a fast rhythm on the steep part. Although her legs are burning, she still manages to get a smile out, realizing she is winning this stage. Vollering crosses the line first and wins the final stage in Burgos. Labousse is doing great and finishes behind the Dutch woman and wins the overall classification.
Yeah, it's a brutal climb with so many steep corners in it. So it was really hard to drop Juliette, but also in the end it was not enough for the GC, so that was sad. But the team was really strong again today, and that was really nice to see.
So Demi Vollering wins the fourth and final stage of La Vuelta Burgos a Feminas. Juliette Labousse finishes second, Evita Muzic third.
I really had to go full gas until the 9 to get the GC, and she was stronger today, but I'm just very happy I could get the GC.
With her amazing final climb, Juliette Labousse wins the general classification and wins the 2022 edition of La Vuelta Burgos a Feminas. 12 seconds ahead of Evita Muzic and Demi Vollering.
Lotte was happy actually. Now she can ride it again in the Belgium champion jersey, so she was happy that I have it now.
Demi Vollering has done an amazing job the last 2 stage races in Spain and is rewarded with the lead in the UCI Women's World Tour General Classification, overtaking her teammate Lotte Kopecky. Shirin van Androoy continues to stay on the top of the leaderboard of the UCI Women's World Tour Young Rider Classification, followed by Niamh Fisher-Black. Pfeiffer Georgie is now third.